This is game two, I believe. I wasn't able to get in for game one of the Wild Rift. Lower it down a little bit. Yeah, so we got Team Sushi Rolls on the left, and we got the kitchen on the right. I'm not sure how game one went, but game two is currently going right now. So, um, yeah, we got a ban of Shovana, and we got Richie up to ban right now. Oh, so Richie didn't get to ban. Hopefully, Richie didn't time out. Richie has a good history of just not being able to do things and timing out. So we got a Lulu Shavana ban. Richie missed his ban. And we got a Nami ban. Sushi. The Graves ban. Okay, that's for Atlas. Yeah, they don't want to see Graves. That's pretty smart. And an Orn ban. Okay, so Sully up picked one. Okay, we're still alive. We're doing good. Alright, yep, we're still alive. So we got a Karma first pick. And we got a Poppy first pick on the kitchen side. So we'll see. Okay, hover in the ADC position right now. That's what it looks like. Go with the Yunara. This is Yunara's first eligible week in our server, so we'll see how she performs. And we got Richie on Darius. So it looks like he's back. He wasn't able to ban, but looks like he was able to pan his pick. So that's good. It's good for Sushi because we do not want Richie to time out. And we got Sushi on Kaisa, possibly. Okay, last second. Smolder, okay. Going for a more late game approach with Smolder. Okay. It's not a bad pick, honestly. Karma Smolder. And we got a Seraphine. Okay, so the next two bands, we're going to see what they are. So we got the bot lane chosen and probably the top lane chosen. Poppy is kind of a flex pick. She can go jungle. So can Darius, but it's probably they're going to go top. So we got our bot and our tops picked out and the Galio ban from the kitchen. And we're probably going to see a Rise ban, if I'm not mistaken. I do know that Rise is pretty good with... Sully is pretty good on Rise. The Gwen ban? Okay, the Gwen is a good ban. I feel like Gwen is really OP right now. She's probably one of the best champs in Wild Rift at her position of top and jungle. She's just really good. And we got the Nidalee band. Okay, that's a really good band. Good hyper carry band at the jungle position. Atlas known to carry at that position. Vi, really good if he goes Vi, because Atlas is a really good player, so to have someone to lock on you and basically stick to you like glue is going to suck for Smolder. And especially since they banned Galio, the mid will be squishy as well. Yep. Okay, we might see a Zyra mid. Yeah, Zyra's really good mid. And we will see the jungler possibly. Or top. Not sure. Okay, so we do see the jungler here. Mumu hovered. Okay, Mumu picked. And Cannon top, possibly. Yep. And in mid, that's really strong. Okay, so this is it. We got Sully on mid lane, Richie on top lane, Sushi ADC, Pinky is Karma, and Account is on Momo. I believe that's Atlas on Vi, and I don't know the rest of Atlas's team, but the kitchen is really good. I believe Ghost is Seraphine, right? If I'm not wrong, I think Ghost is filling this game for support. So that is Ghost on Seraphine. Pretty crazy. And we got about 5 seconds. Sorry, guys. I was trying to turn on the chat for y'all, but there it is. Alright, there's the chat. If anybody's here. Nope, nobody's here. We had 2 viewers earlier. Okay, here it is. Game starting. Game is on. It is live, and we are going. We are 8 minutes into draft time. That was an 8-minute draft. That's crazy. Sorry. And I'll keep an eye on mid. So we got a Mumu warding his blue, and so is Annie and Poppy. They're warding really deep on the blue side. Okay, so we got Get Salvation, Coding, and 93 feet of smoke on the kitchen. Pressuring Sushi. Sushi's just trying to farm. Has to go ahead and pop his cherries. Oh, that was a really good double stun right there from the Karma. Got followed up by the Yinara very well, though. They weren't able to get very much. Did a really good chunk damage, though, for them. This is... Oh, Poppy got first blood. And Zyra's there. Zyra will go down. Darius does get another game. So, in this game that has just started, the kitchen is up 4-0. Wild. Who has died? Everyone except for Zyra has died. Oh, and there's the Vi stepping on the Karma. This is a 3v2, a 4v2 that probably will result in the. That was a crazy 4v2. The Zyra ult will help a little, but it won't do much. That was just absolutely disgusting. Richie over here. Let's see what Zyra's doing. She seems to be doing the best on this side. Yeah, she seems to be doing really good. Sully holding his own here. .93, doing really good farming. Oh, I see there's another fight going down here in the jungle. This is a 3v3 with them being really deep. And it should result. There it goes. Zyra gets one. So she might. Oh, the Karma with the shield is crazy. Oh no, Smolder. So there's a one. There's the first kill for Sushi. Get them a little back in the game. Especially since it was Zyra, the one who hasn't died. So they're doing alright. Seeing if they can get back in it. And here's the Amumu for a gank. And let's see if he has ult. No, he doesn't. And he do not achieve a good gank here. But the Amumu makes it out. That's really good. I thought he was dead, so awesome. Here comes the Annie. She has her 4 abilities. She's trying to get them, and she will not. So they just leave. Vi sees the Smolder. Smolder is just trying to hover, protect his turret. He got to get some farm now. He got to. Okay, there we go. Just the Nara and the Smolder in lane now. Karma coming back. Seraphine coming back. Top is doing pretty well. It's 5-3 now. Let's see who else got a kill. I believe the Darius got one. Yeah, the Darius got one on the Poppy. The Poppy has also gotten another kill. Okay. Not bad. Sushi rolls are somewhat fighting back with the 4-6 comeback. They are behind about 1,500 in gold, but with the way they're fighting, who knows? The Zyra has died. Sorry, I didn't get to see that. Sushi misses the ultimate. And down goes the Karma. Yep. Golly, the Yanara just has so much attack speed. And Sushi might go down here as well. He does. Let's check on this jungle. There seems to be a pretty big fight in jungle. And the Vi pushes him out. But though the Amumu was able to get the Vi. And now there's a 2v2, 2v1. And they just turned this whole thing around right here. And yep, they're back. The Darius grabbed, stun, Zyra ult, and that's a double kill for Darius. Richie back in the game. Okay. Getting himself back after being down 0-2 is now 3, or 0-1 is now 3-1. really good. Started off a little rough. The puppy got the first early kill, and then Richie's came back. So props to him. He got first tower. Keeping an eye on the Amumu. The Vi is trailing up to him. As the Zyra and the Annie are getting down. Oh, the support is there. If she gets a stun, he's dead. Oh, yep, they're back. They're backing him. Okay. And we got a little skirmish going down mid lane. They don't see the Amumu. Oh, he barely misses. The Yanara and the Smolder are fighting bot lane. Okay. There's 3 right there and 3 right here. So it's a 3v3, and there goes Tibbers, and the Smolder gets really aggressive and still gets picked out by the Vi. And this might be really bad because the Seraphim got all 3 of them. And they're going trailing top. They're going back top. Or mid, I'm sorry. And they're going to try to get the Darius. Ooh, which does not work. The Darius comes in. And that might be a kill. Oh no, that's crazy. The Vi has literally 1 HP. Wow. I've never seen a Vi much lower than that. Sushi farming down. Zyra's still fighting in the mix. Richie going back top. Defend his tower against Poppy, who's coming. And we got Annie back in. We got Poppy trailing down to the jungle. Getting some vision. And now we got, we're about to get a small skirmish here. 2v1 against Darius. He gets sort of caught out. Gets knocked up. And he used Ghost. Yes, he just used Ghost. He got out of there. No, he didn't have Ghost. He just had Ghost come up. And yep, he saw that he just killed the ward. They didn't have vision on him. But he headed back because the enemy was there. And he's going back top. See if he can prevent his tower being taken by the Poppy. Yes, he can. Alright. So, looks like Richie's doing the most of the work here. Pushing the lanes out. Doing a lot of damage. Taking some of these 2v1s to the face. And he backs. So, he's going back top again. Okay. And we're going to pan the Zyra for a little bit. Smolder is stopping a lot. Alright. So we got an objective coming up. We got the dragon. And it looks like Sushi Rolls want the dragon. They're all here. There's 4 of them there. And we got a 3v4 and a 4v4 now. And here comes the Darius. And this is a really good fight going down. The Darius might go down. He's able to survive. Fully safe him at the point. And Sushi and them are fighting down here as well, and we get 1, but Sushi goes down. Let me charge my device. Now, with without sushi, it also a lot of damage. So that was a 2v1 trade. Could have done a little better. Oh, but they might get him. The Darius, yeah, the Darius does a ton of damage. And the Darius did get him. Okay, good. And now it's 11 to 13. The kitchen cabinet is ahead by about 1,000 gold. But the Darius is getting pretty big, and he's getting pretty tanky, so he's a force to be reckoned with at the moment. And they are seeming to get armor pen, and they want to shred through some of the armor that Amumu and Darius have, sort of. So it looks like they're fighting over the Baron. Here's the Darius. They got it. The blue team has slain the Baron and they killed the Vi. The Darius misses his grab and has to wait for some cooldowns. The Inara is doing a ton of damage to the Darius. He just bought the last Whisper, so it makes a lot of sense. And Count is getting handled. He's just taking a lot of face check, which, I mean, you have to as an Amumu, I get it. But he was taking a lot. So we'll see where she's going. They're just backing, playing it smart, playing their small lead. And they are back 13 to 13 and 5, basically 200 gold apart. So with the Baron minions, I would say this is a fair game at the point. Sushi Rolls are slowly getting back into the game since they have been behind pretty much all game. The kitchen is just one ace away from winning the game, though. Like, honestly, they are one ace away from winning this entire game. They've had pressure all game. All three lanes have their tier 1 towers gone. So, like I said, it's very close at the moment. Richie's kind of holding them in there. The Karma and the Smolder are obviously, Smolder's gonna get better and better and better as the game goes on. So, let's see where we're at. Sorry, just checking a little notification, sorry. What are we doing here? Sorry, I wasn't panning, I was just looking at the little mini-map. And the Vi gets the Sully. And they seem to pick off the Smolder, and Sully used his ult, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Nope. The Darius got another kill, and he's unstoppable, but this is a 2 trade. A double carry trade for the ADC trade. Okay, so they got both ADCs on both teams, but the Zyra went down as well. Luckily for Sushi, their Darius is sort of like a carry for them because he's absolutely running things at the moment. Now we have a 3v2 here, and the Darius has to get out. Here comes the Amumu. Maybe gets a small wind, and here's an ult for 3. Tibbers comes down on the Darius. They get the Karma? Yes, they got the Karma, and here comes Sushi. He did quite a bit to the Annie, but that was about all. And they kind of just back off. Poppy's waiting in the bush. They're going to wait for the dragon. There's a 4v4. Without the Karma, without the Vi. That is not a smart ask, because they do not have smite. So they will have to win the trade if they even kind of sort of want this. Oh! They got the Amumu though, so if anything could happen. And they got it. Yeah, the Poppy. Oh no, Zyra got it. Okay. Good job. The Darius is godlike, but the Yunara was able to kill him. Sully might go down to Yunara. Yep, there it is. And it's just Karma and Amumu now. And that's a free Baron for the kitchen, and it is back in the kitchen favor. This might be it. And yeah, ooh. Okay, yeah, they're still. Oh, if they're able to get this, this is huge. Okay, yeah, they were able to. Great job on Mumu. He was able to get that Annie. And he did get melted, though. The Inara is starting to hurt. Oh, she's about to die. But here comes the Smolder. Back up right at the last second. Okay. And the Smolder is starting to hurt. Let's see where the Darius is coming. Okay, but he's not here yet. And they just back off the Baron. Okay, both teams back off the Baron. Great job by Karma for just fighting and just kind of just wanting to stun them and have the Baron take some picks at him. That was really awesome. Now we got... There we go. It's just kind of a little squabble in the mid lane. You know, some picks. Everybody looking for a play. The Darius deciding to start the Baron. Oh, and he was able to grab Ghost through the wall. Sully forces the Seraphine Flash. And Darius just kind of just waiting by the wall again. Waiting to... Oh, and he forces the Poppy pull. Oh, and that's a huge CC by the Amumu, man. Awesome. And the Amumu gets him to Darius, gets a double kill. The Amumu comes in. And there's Baron, and this should be a game. This is an ace. This is a clean ace for 30 seconds. And Sushi Rolls will take game 1. Man, what a comeback. What a comeback for Sushi Rolls. And having Ghost as a sovereign jungler come in and play support to help a missing piece, and they were still went down. Sushi Rolls took game 2. Richie with a 9-2, 8 record. Sushi with an 0-8, 11. So this was not a good game for Sushi. Pretty good game for Sully. An awesome game for Account, man. Account was really huge on a lot of his ults. They were just absolutely huge. The Karma was absolutely huge too. Yeah, see. Sully, most Zyras, tend to do most of the damage just because their plants just poke at like everything possible. So, shout out to the Zyra. Richie with the MVP doing a ton of damage as well as a top laner. Sushi is just having a bad game. Salvation with a ton of damage coming out of him. The Annie and the Tibbers combos were just really good. Bear had a pretty good game. He was pretty glued on to most people, but could have a little bit of a better game. It's on to game 3. Let's see. Unless that was a 2-0. Was that a 2-0? I'm not sure. I have no idea what happened game 1. Let me go ahead and pause this for a second. All right, we are back with game 3. So, like I said, I wasn't able to make it to game 1. Sorry about that. The stream was really, last second. This is not even on the Wild Rift server. This is on my personal account, primarily a Yu-Gi-Oh based account for when I was sponsored. But here we are now. So here it is. I asked Z if I could do this, and so here we are. This is game 3. Sushi Rolls is now on the right, and the kitchen will now be on the left. So Sushi Rolls had a pretty good comeback that game. Can we play champs? They played no. I don't know who said that, but it's a no. Once they've been played off either side. And yeah, okay, so banning I'm guessing they banned Graves all 3 games, Graves Shyvana all 3 games because they're just pretty consistent bans. They don't want to get them on their best champs, especially for Bear being a really, look at that, he's a Master of Versatility 2, not the 1 but the 2. So shout out to Bear, he's a really good Graves and Shyvana, so you got to keep him off his guys. And the Olaf, oh, that's such a good ban, man. Olaf is just so good with his ultimate. He just runs at you. Yeah, good ban all around. The Nami Lulu. And again, the Galio ban, so we'll see how deep Sully's bag is in the mid lane, I guess. Oh, the Ash pick, okay. That's going to be for Salvation. Salvation on Ash is cool. And we got someone on Sushi Roll's team that is... He might not be in VC because he seems to be chatting. So we got a Jin versus Ash. Okay, so this is not how it's supposed to be because obviously we have a live server, so I don't want them seeing everything that goes on here, but I guess it'll be for a different time. This should be through VC, so if you're gonna share your experience, you're gonna share your experience. Okay. Well, the Sonos picked second, so I doubt there'll be any issues there. Sona Jen, Ash. We'll see. Ash Syndra, Ash Ori. I personally like Syndra, but Oriana is technically, I guess, in the meta, the better champ. Victor's a really good champ as well. Victor is really, really, really good at poking. And he does a ton of damage the longer the game goes. J4. Oh, that was an instant J4. No hesitation. He said, it's open, I want it. It's a good pick. The J4 locking down the Jin is going to be gross. Or the Sona, because they got a pretty squishy comp here. Both teams have a decent... Oh, and the Ram is jungle. Sushi has a really good ability to have their players...
Wait, I got a better idea.
Have their players pick tanks with a ton of CC and a ton of just ability to get through the map and move around, be versatile, cause a lot of these, what are they called, playmakers? Have a lot of these playmakers just come in and make plays. As we saw Mumu game 2 come in, sort of save some of these team fights that were happening, and some that I kind of thought that were a little bit unwinnable. He came in and just made it happen, so shout out to the jungler. We got the support and top lane. And the Hecarim is free? Are they going to take Hecarim top? That'd be crazy. How are you, babe? Aurora's really strong as well. Lissandra's a good pick too. Pick. Yeah, I think player 4 is not in VC for sushi rolls because yeah, just trying to see communicating what's good against Jarvan when he's literally in the VC, so I don't know. The Camille top is good. Camille Renect. So he's trying to call out the plays. Camille Renect. No, they need a support. Unless it's Camille support. Which it might be. Ghost has played Camille support before. And yeah, it looks like it's set top. Camille support. Volley top with Dusk and Dawn. They're saying is pretty good at the moment. I can attest. Dusk and Dawn is really good. So this is our lineup. Kitchen cabinet with the left and sushi on the right. This should be a good game. Game 3 is for all the marbles. Let's see what can happen. Really good game 2, by the way. So hoping game 3 is even half as good. And here we go. Oh, that's a nice Victor skin. I really like that skin. And here we go. We'll pan out a little bit. We'll pan the jungler for a second. See where he goes. And the ward back is what everyone's doing. And the Victor Seth is getting down the top lane. And we got a count, and Count's just panning, making sure he doesn't have to go in. He gets his Krugs first, so that way they can spawn a little quicker instead of getting his buff. That way he can just come around, farm. And there's Richie just trying to hold on to that, hold on to his charge as long as he can. Keep putting pressure on the Seth. Is so good, man. This is so good. Just that constant pressure. But he did freeze his lane, and there goes the stacks, and now Seth wants to fight. And, oh, the Seth with the reflect is crazy damage. Both flashes were put in, and there goes down Dolrichi due to like the 50% reflect, which is crazy. I don't like Seth. As a champion, I think he's super unfair. Not good for the game. Probably one of the only champs I tend to ban whatever lane I go. He's just super hard to kill. He's not impossible to kill, but it's pretty difficult. And they seem to almost kill the J4, but he gets away. Ghost comes in as the Camille. Ghost goes a little too deep and he might die. Yeah, he might. Oh, he gets out with like 1 HP. And in goes the ADC to take down almost all of them. And just like that, kind of how the game started last time. 4-0 lead, 3-0 lead within the first 2 minutes of the game. And the kitchen cabinet just seems to always execute these early minutes, man. Really awesome. That is so nice. Getting all these early kills, small leads, and then, oh, Salvation dies to the Jhin. But the J4, excuse me, fellas, the J4 is able to take him down. And the Ghost gets caught out and hops out. Yep, Ghost picking a support that's not generally played as support is just so good to have. Because Ghost is a really good Camille, man. Like, Ghost can carry a game by himself, I know that. So the fact that he went Camille support, he's just roaming, he's going top lane while the Ashe is going, a different lane. This is just something you need. And down goes the count. And we see a roam here by Sushi, but it just gets followed back up. Sully and Smoke just kind of battling it out. Sully was going to back, decided not to. Sushi having a little fight here. That was a good shutdown right there. Sully with the ultimate, just rooting the mid laner, he couldn't even move. And the Jhin ult, that was disgusting. And the J4 coming in and getting Sushi as he goes down. Yep. And allowing Salvation to get that kill was huge because he needs to, get your ADC a couple kills, get him ahead in gold, XP, get him all that. That was good. We'll see what the Victor can do. They're going to the jungle. Ghost being a jungler, just kind of take away their resources. And Sully goes in deep and dies to a 3v1, just trying to save the blue buff. And there goes Ghost going on to the next jungle. Yeah, Ghost the jungler to and through the heart. He's a support, but you call his name, give him some free CS, and he'll take it. So, oh, he missed the grab too. If they were able to stun him there, he would have been hooked. And here comes the 3v2. And the Ashe ults and the J4 ult for both. Wow, Bear, that was awesome. J4 ult caused both summoners. And here comes the Victor. And it's a 4v2. It's a little too late for the Rammus, but he's there. And they kind of just have to reset, so we'll see where this play goes. We got two people heading top. And we might just have a fight here in the jungle. So here's there's a 4v2. And yeah, he goes down. No one was there to protect the Rammus. He was just caught out in a bad spot. Trying to get some vision, trying to get something. And it was not enough. And then you get Herald and they might flip it and go both objectives here. Because because the account just got up. He might be able to get there in time. So yeah, they might not flip both objectives, but they probably could. Especially being a 4v4, and the fact of the matter is that they are in a 9-2 deficit, and the J4 gets it again. And this needs to just be a trade at this moment because they've lost both objectives. And Sushi does not get the kill. So we need something big to happen here. Oh, and the Ash ult just completely missed. It looked like he intentionally missed that. He went literally right through both players that he was trying to hit. And down goes them. Yeah, this might be a dog walk here. This is 11-2 game. They need a lot of scaling to happen, and Ghost is just too good. You put Ghost on a champ that's not a support, and you see what kind of player Ghost is. That's crazy, you know. That's why he is a captain on a different team, you know. He's the guy for a reason. And this is top tower or bottom tower to Bear. There's that. Oh, I thought Sushi was going to hit Bear at the last second. That's crazy. We'll keep an eye on Sully. They have 3 top. Probably just going to reset here. We got just a reset, just a good old reset. Sushi's fighting Smoke. Everyone's kind of just doing their own thing. And this might be a quick game 3 if we don't have something else happen here. Jeez, this is huge, bro. And there goes Ghost. And Smoke is just tearing the Sona apart. Sushi misses the last ultimate shot. Oh, Sushi can hit the stun. If he gets the stun, he might be good. Sushi is just flying. Sushi is playing a little scared at the moment. We're putting a lot of pressure on him. But he needs to find a way to get into this fight. So he needs to find a way to help this team. We got a fight going on down here, or up here. And Bear is able to sneak away, but oh my gosh, the Seth reflect again is just too huge, man. There's just so many things to play around with. And they got Bear. Let's see if they can finish it, and they cannot. Sully has to go in. Has to go in here. And he wisely goes back. Seth is just too huge. Even 1 AP, you can't kill him that easily, right? Oh, that's disgusting. Let's see what Richie's doing. Richie's been pretty quiet this game since he's not on Darius. You know, he needed that. I do believe this team needed an extra hyper carry. And having that be Richie would have been really good. You put him on volley, he's still good. It's just, and Seth is just such a good matchup for him. You know, see, it's just, it gets you within range of where you want to be, but Jesus, there goes 50% of his health. And Richie just, he has no answers. And they're pinging the red buff top lane. I think that's where they want to go. The Panasona, there's a fight going down. Ghost gets Sully. And they were able to get Sully, yeah. Awesome. And down goes the tower, and J4 having the exact same ult as pretty much Ghost. This is over. This is over. We have one player to defend the entire lane. With a 20-4 game, it seems to be it, fellas. This is Baron in about 4 seconds, and just walk it down. They might just double objective is what they seem like they're going to go do. And that'll be it. They want to ensure the soul. I don't think this is soul, but they want to ensure the dragon buffs first. Maybe this is soul. Nope, nope. And they go down again. Golly. Oh, they were able to get the Seth. Sorry, I didn't see that. That's huge because without Seth, a lot of their tank frontline reflect damage, a lot of that is gone here because Ghost does none of that. They have no true support. They're just going to try to rush Baron and call it a day. And go in. And, oh, they stole the Baron. And they flipped this fight. Oh my goodness. No way. And there comes Richie. Richie is just in the mix. There's the stun. And then the J4 goes in. And the J4 gets 2. He gets the sushi. The Soli had to ult, and he still is not able to get him. And Bear with a double kill is just huge. And again, it's just Richie to defend. And here comes the Seth. But they are going to reset everyone else. Richie's just, trying to farm his Baron buff, get the most out of it. This seems like it's going to pan out really bad because here comes everyone. Oh, okay, there we go. The volley goes ahead and takes down the Seth, which is huge because for 35 seconds, this team does not have their Seth. Although Ghost and Bear are probably the 2 scariest players on the field, they still do not have a front line. And without a front line, you have a chance to get taken out. Just, yep, there's Ghost, goes in, and yeah, he's just disgusting. Ghost is just immaculate, bro. He is just disgusting. And there it is. There goes Sully. There goes the game. And GG's. Again, we just got Richie defending the 5 lanes. So a 4 for 1 trade. Do not think it was worth. However, Richie he's just fighting. He says there's no point. Just fight. Just fight. Sushi gets the salvation and the Richie goes down. So every time Richie goes down, he ends up pretty much, I guess you can say, taking someone with him because he kind of levels the playing field. Although his team needs him most of these fights because he tends to be their front line. They still got Rammus, but it's just Richie being that fighter, that brawler style that they seem to be needing in some of these fights to fend off Bear and Ghost. They don't have him, but he does play a part in this team battle. And down goes Victor. Okay, that was a clean catch, and then here comes in the Seth. TP's in, attacks the Rammus, and down goes Sully to Bear again. And let's see where the Richie's just now getting up. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see him join the fight. There he is. And he is 4v1ing. Okay, that was not the smartest play Richie's had. But they could get Ghost. And they might get Ghost, yeah. Okay, the Jen is on a killing spree, but here comes the Seth. Oh, Rammus, you better help your Sushi. He's about to get reflected, and there he goes. With Sushi being on a killing spree, you gotta, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but you can't defend Soul. If you can't protect your ADC, you can't defend Soul. If you're gonna, If you're not going to suicide for your carry, don't suicide at all. That's how I see it. Richie's up. Sona's up. Everyone's up. Ghost is down for 9, so she's down for 20. Let's see where this goes. And they're going to try to get salvation again. However, Bear is there, and it kind of just fizzles out. They got Bear. And they got this J4 ult is just amazing. And they are just melting the Rammus. He does not even seem tanky at this moment. What is he? He just, yeah, he has armor. It's about all he has, armor and health. And he is just getting melted. Melted. And this looks like a free Baron. And it is. Okay. So we'll see Sushi defend one last time before the game ends. Richie's in a fight with Ghost. I do think, yeah, you should get out of there, sir. That is an unwinnable match. And he just needs to reset. Let's see, Sushi. Sushi's carrying some of the weight this game after going 0-8. He is... Where's Sushi? 5-8. Yeah, he seems to be... Oh, and he gets ulted by J4 and just obliterated. And this might be the fight. Yeah, they're just going to go Nexus and go next. GG's. And this set goes to the kitchen. Completely based off the fact that Ghost didn't go a true support. In my eyes, I think that's 100% what happened. Ghost on a carry is just absolutely immaculate. And we see Ghost being 6-2, doing the same damage as his ADC. Just absolutely crazy. You know, that's not much more he could ask for. The J4, obviously, Atlas being the carry. We expected that. 27 assists is absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to Atlas. That was an awesome game. Shout out to Seth. Just being their front line, being their reflect. Just being a complete utility for the team. And then, you know, obviously the carry is just sitting back and just putting in damage every time one of these guys, Ghost and Bear, went in. It was such a good team plan. It's such a good strategy. Such a good comp. They played it well, and they executed. And that is the first set of the new season for the Wild Rift Championship Series. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for watching. This is Juan. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure how many of these I will be doing, but I did this week solely based off the fact that nobody was going to be live streaming, so I told them I'm going to put it on my channel. They said it was okay, so shout out to everyone. On to tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have another game, and hopefully it is streamed as well. If it is not, I guess I'll be trying to stream it. So this is it. This is Juan. This is the Yada Lock. I'll be signing out, guys. Peace.